So sniffer dog is just indicated on this man. Nothing. Nothing on that one. So high police presence in all. Operation going on with the van.
I can get done doing that now, am I? Oh, sorry. I can get late. How am
Well, we're not going to get nobody here, are they? Have I missed all the action then?
Yeah, not today, mate.
No drugs on the streets?
Not so far, which is always a bonus.
How long have you been out?
Since this morning. I can't remember what time, about 11.
Alright, so that's positive then.
Yeah.
Positive for the city of Hull.
Yeah, makes a positive change, which I'd say.
Yeah, it's always nice to hear that there's no one about with drugs on them. So.
Yeah, scared them off this morning probably.
They've all heard you're in town and stayed at home.
I'd take that if it means that everyone can go about the day and not have a whiff of cannabis around them and stuff. Yeah.
Cannabis ain't really the bad drug, is it? It's more the other ones, but
yeah.
I see your point, yeah.
It's one of them, isn't it? Some people, I know obviously people use it for medicinal purposes and stuff like that. Obviously still have people with like respiratory issues and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It still affects and stuff, so. But I can understand obviously people use it for medicinal purposes and stuff, but it's still illegal at the end of the day, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Until it changes in court and stuff.
Yeah, that's the thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's the thing. And normally, if you're using it for medicinal purposes, you have a card to say so.
Yeah.
So.
And that's fine if it's lawful and you've got a card, no issues with it. It's when you buy it off all the drug dealers from all over. All right, mate.
Yeah, no. It's...
whole bid's after one of you lot. Got the dog. Got that. Who's got what's smelling? Oh, we've got the red. Yeah, I've done the stuff.
It's been quite a record on the police station over here. There's been
drugs that they're putting into the bag. What drugs are they doing that now? drugs there. I think I spoke too soon. Needle in there as well. I'm guessing similar paraphernalia in there. A deck of cards in there.
Getting searched, bro.
Oh,
No, just these two.
what about him? Oh, there, he's getting checked like that. Doing for all this shit. Got the pounce on everyone with it. Yeah. What else what they're doing? It's just the drugs thing. The random drugs thing, they do it all over.
Yeah, these are drug addicts, so these, bro. I know him, I know him.
Yeah.
They're known round here.
That's probably why.
He's a smackhead. He takes heroin. I don't know what's going on over there, though.
No, I don't know. Yeah, I just literally had a conversation with one at Coppers, and he was like, "Oh, I ain't found nothing this morning."
I found out on him.
I haven't found out this morning before this, and then he was talking about weed, and I went, "Well, weed's not really bad, is it?" He was like,
weed?
"No, yeah." I was like,
You can't do that over weed, can you?
I was like, weed's not really bad, is
I
it?
smoke
It's
weed,
the other
man.
drugs that I'm more concerned
Yeah,
about.
crack cocaine and shit.
And people leaving needles and that when they're fucking smacked up and that.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
that's what I'm more bothered about. That's why I'm not giving them too much shit. But
Yeah, that's it, bro. But they haven't found out on it.
yeah, they've got 2 evidence bags, one off each of them.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, they're literally talking about going and getting more now.
Getting more people.
No, getting more drugs.
Them two.
Them 2. There was like, don't worry about it, we'll just go get more now. And he had more than 20 quid in his hand.
Yeah, I'm gonna go following me.
Hello? So I spoke too soon when I was talking to this officer in the car park. As soon as he walks into town, there's 2 well-known people getting searched. I don't think the PCSO over there likes the camera too much, but you shall see. They wasn't arrested. The details would have been took, evidence would have been bagged up, and then they've let on the way to go and get more. I believe something might have been dumped in this bin. Some sort of drug paraphernalia dumped. It's dangerous.
mówiła, że
So I am just assuming here, obviously I don't think any of the officers nor the council workers going to give me any information on this, but I reckon, I said you're probably not going to give me any information on this, but I'm reckoning somebody known to you guys has dumped this, so you've checked it for drug paraphernalia, jackets and stuff in the bin, or is that off a suspect?
Don't know.
Huh?
Don't know.
You don't know?
No.
That's what I mean by you're not going to clarify. You're not going to clarify what you do know, but I'm assuming.
I'm genuinely interested in like auditors and like, do you classify yourself as an auditor? Is that right?
Sort of, yeah.
Somebody who comes around and like.
Sort of, yeah. I don't really normally.
Genuinely, from me to you.
Yeah.
Because I've never spoken to an auditor before, or anyone who's, you know, apart from somebody who's come along and decided to record me, you know, fine. You know, I'm doing a job, fine. Come and record me, that's not a problem. But you today recording us, it's like a genuine question.
Yeah.
What is the reason behind it? What's the reason behind it? Do you want to see what we're doing? Would you like to come on a ride along at some point? Would you genuinely have that vested interest to the point of seeing what the police do from a proper police perspective? Or is it just an interest of your own, or is it your followers, or is it...
So it's pretty much all of the above.
Yeah,
it's pretty much all of the above.
Genuinely curious.
Because there is a time where I do want to go on a ride along.
Yeah. You can ring and ask.
I did try. I did try once. I got denied at the time.
For what reason?
Because it was the new thing, auditors, and they wouldn't let me.
You were trying to catch us out or something.
Yeah.
Like
So
that,
it was a thing of like, you know, you're not coming because all you want to do is.
And the other thing is, we have walked off up there. So if you do want to carry on instead of speaking to me, you're welcome.
Yeah. Do you want to walk?
No. Well, I'll happily chat with you here. The problem is, I am deaf in one ear.
Yeah.
So I struggle to hear because obviously I have radio in one, listening to this. So if we start walking, it's overloaded with the noise. So I wouldn't necessarily be able to have a conversation with you in full flow while we're walking. That's all. So if we keep it brief, then we can carry on, can't we?
Yeah. So basically, it's just genuine interest in policing and what's actually happening in the world.
Has anybody explained to you what we're doing today?
It's a similar thing to what happens in Grimsby once a month.
Okay. So it's an operation called Forager.
Yeah.
Basically, with a passive drugs dog. So that chap who's got the dog isn't employed by Humberside Police. He trains his own dogs basically to work and trains them up to detect drugs. So it's simple as he comes along and basically that dog will indicate on somebody. We speak to them, and obviously through consensual search, the Section 23 Misuse of Drugs Act search is conducted on that person. Okay, simple as that. That's the simplest way I can break it down for you. The reason we do it is obviously we're not targeting any one particular person. We're all based at near Connecting Arena, just around the corner at the Osborne Street Police Station. Hull Central, yeah. That's where we're all based, and this is part of our working area. So obviously Hull City Centre, we've got all the way up Beverley Road, Spring Bank, Hessel Road, all the way up to Macro. Our area is quite large, really. Obviously all neighbourhood stations have their own little ward areas, but ours is that. So we just take the dog in areas where we know there's drug dealing, we know there's drug use. Everyone unfortunately knows this is a thing, the drugs are being used. They shouldn't be, but they are, ultimately. So that happens, the searches are conducted, and then they'll be asked if they're already getting support through Renew. Sometimes we do have a Renew worker with us as well, so we'll have somebody from the council Renew, and then they can immediately get signposted to those agencies. So it's to try and ultimately we don't want drugs on the street, do we? Nobody
No.
does. It causes absolute chaos in people's lives. People will have a story, everyone will have a story of how they got on drugs, of where they started, of where they are now. They do get a lot of support, a lot of help through the agencies. I don't know if you've ever been down Beverley Road where the hub is.
No.
The hub is basically there. It's a council-run initiative, and the
Oh,
hub
it's
is.
the Mayflower.
It's literally Beverley Road opposite Ware Renew.
Yeah.
It's only next to Kingston Youth Centre, if you know it.
Oh yeah,
The
yeah,
old
I know
Hull
where
Daily
it is,
Mail.
yeah,
If you're familiar with Hull, it's literally a stone's throw across from the city centre. It used to be in the city centre, but what the hub basically does is anyone that needs support from these agencies, so if they need help getting off the street, if they need help getting off drugs, if they need financial support, if they've just come out of prison, obviously yeah, they've got probation services and things, but the hub is there to basically help these people get off the ground, get off the feet and get back to where they want to be, if they want to be there. If they don't, unfortunately people will carry on using or carry on, various things. We can't change that. I can't change what you do, can I?
No.
I can't. I'm never going to tell you what you should do. It's not my job to do that. But if I can offer you the support to get you what you might want or you might not want, fine. I'll tell you where it is. So off the back of this operation, yeah, we offer that support. Where's Renew? Do you want to be signposted there? Do you need help with drugs? Are you regular drug users? It's the first time offence. Are you regularly on cannabis? Are you alcohol dependent? There's a lot that goes into it, but that's off the back of this operation. So it's not just here and now we're going to target people that have got drugs on them. Obviously it depends on the person as well. Somebody might have quite a large amount on them, and then then they'll be coming into custody on that day.
Yeah.
For the most part, we probably don't find a large amount, but it's a good initiative to show that, and it's something we do, like you say, if you see it in the Grimsby area, it's something we do on a semi-regular basis, not all the time, and just something that we take advantage of when we've got access to.
Yeah.
So that's an explanation.
Yeah,
I don't know
yeah.
if anyone else has tried.
That's more in depth than what I've heard
It's
before.
actually-
Yeah.
It's the way I can explain it to you. Somebody else might explain it to you differently. Somebody, one of my supervision, sergeants or inspectors might give you a very different opinion on it. So disappointing in that one.
He's seen the camera on my chest and he went for it.
Yeah, disappointing. But yeah, ultimately that's the only way I can explain it to you.
Yeah.
We don't do it very often. We don't do it regularly. I work out on the Springbank area anyway, so this is my usual default patrol area. There's all sorts going on out there, with various things that we deal with daily. So yeah. But it's a good job.
Nice one. But like I say, yeah, it's a genuine interest. I mean, a lot of people call what I do auditing, auditors.
That's how it's termed, but whether you describe it as an auditor, it's up to you.
I don't necessarily
providing a vested in, or you've got a vested
I don't necessarily describe myself as that, and I do try and steer away from that word because it's got sort of a stigma to it.
Yeah, I agree. It does.
I'm just a videographer. I'm just a YouTuber. I'm just a blogger. Yeah. That's all I am. And genuinely, the things I dislike about the police is the horrible officers, the ones that ask questions later, action now, ask questions later.
Yeah, okay.
And they're the ones that I normally embarrass, and then they normally end up nicking me for it. Right. But right. It swings and roundabouts, and who hates a bad officer more than a good officer? So it's kind of one of them, innit?
Nobody likes a bad officer.
There we go.
In any walk of life, surely that's the reason why officers, I mean I'm a PCSO, but police officers, PCSOs, sergeants, inspectors do the job, is to look after the good and take the bad into custody as such. I know that's simple terms, good and bad, but ultimately we don't want that in the job, do we? And we don't want it outside of the job. So but it's in all walks of life, is it not?
It is, and I do say that there's good and bad in every part of life. Everywhere you go, every job, you work in a 9 to 5 in a factory, there's going to be good and bad people that work there. There's good and bad people that work in the police force.
I don't know what you do for a living other than obviously blogging and stuff, but if in your job, in your line of work, there might be people in there that ultimately aren't the nicest people, and sadly it is unfortunately even on YouTube, when you go out and you meet certain YouTubers, they're not always the greatest. So it is what it is. I mean, anyone really can join the police force. Anyone can really start a YouTube channel. So it's like
it's the same thing, isn't it?
But
Really.
then
But
if you don't have a desire to do it, if you don't really, if you're not heart's not in it, this is why I asked, what's your purpose of doing it? Because if your heart is in it, if you want to do it, if this is something you're really vested in and you're interested in, then you're going to do it. You're going to do it with a passion, and hopefully you do it fairly as well. And you know, ultimately, if you see something that shouldn't be happening, you treat it in a fair situation. And it, you know, ultimately, like you say, everything is on camera. We have our own cameras, so when we need to record, we will.
Yeah,
I mean, the thing these days, cameras are everywhere.
Yeah,
cameras
exactly.
are absolutely everywhere.
Exactly. I've just got access to this one 24/7, and I can post it and use it as my own copyright. It's my video, so I get quite a lot of money for if I was to follow you around for the day, or even stick a camera on you, and have you sign a waiver saying that this is my copyright footage, and leave you with it for the day, recording constantly. And I ended up using that to post to YouTube. That I could get a lot of pennies for that. So
yeah, I get it.
Do you know what I mean? So
yeah, how does your? I mean, I probably know anyway. I'm guessing because you get views and because you get followers, and do you get sponsors then, or?
Don't
this is
necessarily
another
get
question
sponsors.
completely outside of this, completely outside of what you do. It's just a case of, yeah, if that pays for itself, then great.
Yeah, and it does, and obviously there's a few things.
You won't get a lot of pennies off me, but you never know, you might. So.
But people are interested in it. People are interested in it because there is a PCSO.
I'd rather people ask me questions or just have a conversation than otherwise. You don't know, do you? We were stood 10 feet away from each other then, and it's like I don't really know why you're filming us, and you didn't really know necessarily why we were doing what we're doing. You might have done, you might not have done, but ultimately I'll just have a little chat.
Yeah, I mean normally I step out of the way and I just best guess, and I make sure I portray the best guess.
Yeah, but
that's in my opinion.
Yeah,
this is what's happening.
Yeah.
And that's normal because
a bit like this chat now, it'll be the best guess why we're having a conversation.
Yeah, probably.
Not really asking us why, but ultimately.
You're all right.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I'm fine. Yeah. I'm fine.
So
yeah, I'm good, mate. I'm good.
Good.
But yeah, so like I normally stay out of the way, don't interfere, because then I can get in trouble.
Yeah, well, obviously we have a job to do at times, don't we? And ultimately, when we're doing that job, sometimes the public can interfere to a point of they get in our way physically at that moment, and we have to tell people to get back for that reason. But other times it's fine, come and talk to us. Like this chap is welcome to speak to us.
It's like normally the drama follows the police, or the police follow the drama. So if I follow the police, and I capture it on camera, that's when it makes good content. Yeah. So imagine if I was to come on a ride along, I'd probably have to sign a waiver that says I couldn't record.
I don't know how it works, but we obviously have people that do from universities and things like that who are studying degrees. So yes, they are eligible, and there will be some paperwork obviously behind it all, absolutely. But yeah, people are eligible for that. But
the difference between you and another PCSO that I know in Grimsby, PCSO Barry, we call him Bullshit Barry. Okay. Because that's what he does. He gives a load of crap to young kids. They film it and send it me. So I give him a load of crap. Have
you ever spoken to Barry, whoever?
Yeah,
Barry
I tried having a conversation with him when I first encountered him.
Surely that'd be the best situation, is have a conversation.
He just gives me a load of crap as well.
I don't know this person, but have a conversation.
Coppers think they're a law above themselves.
Have a conversation.
Not all of them, but most of them. These days.
Have a conversation with this person, and then hopefully you can see each other's side, can't you?
Well, I did have a conversation the first time I met him, and I was speaking to him and I was asking him why are these kids like so against you? Why do these lot hate you and this, that, and the other? I says, what's going on? He says,
he's not responding.
Oh, because they're all little shits.
Oh, that's not
and
the time, is it?
Whoa.
Yeah, exactly.
Straight away I went, whoa. Yeah, okay. I asked you a question, and this was stood on the rooftop whilst he was dealing with people that was like teenagers, just becoming teenagers, young kids, and you know, they was jumping around on the roof, fair dues, they shouldn't have been doing it, but if he's using language like that, it's just like, it's not right, is it?
It don't make a good conversation, does it? So have a conversation when you're both in a more of a sterile environment. Hopefully he agrees to that. A bit like now.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
I'll try and interview him one day.
I'll see if I can catch up with my colleagues.
Yeah.
I hope you get lots of views off that, sir.
Tag Ryan Rampage in it.
I'll be honest, I ain't joking. I've fucking videoed this. But it's still on video, so like
tag Ryan Rampage.
Here's my man. Take a photo of that.
I'm Ryan Rampage. I'm a really good YouTuber.
whatever it is, I don't care. I just don't like the fucking police area.
I agree with you, mate. I agree. It's very rare that you get a conversation like that, so I wanted to capture that conversation.
The
on
only
camera.
reason he gave you that conversation was because he was being filmed.
He knows he was being filmed. This body cam rolls all day long.
So he knows he was being filmed, so he like, be polite.
Yeah.
And they're not. They're fucking really not.
And that's why I'm following him about today, to see the ugly side of it.
He won't.
So, I'll see you in a bit.
Yeah. So
I think they've called it a day now. They're just speaking to one more gentleman here that's obviously been searched. Just retreated back into Osborne Street Police Station. 2:30. They've been at it since 11 o'clock. And yeah, no real drama. A few drugs on the streets, but no real drama. So yeah, very interesting. Very interesting. These police dogs have just gone into Osborne Street at the back. Just and you got the 2 officers just here having a conversation with somebody that looked homeless. So we'll leave him to it. Might actually be giving him support, like he said. But he seemed very friendly anyway, so nothing to report on just there.